Hey guys! Welcome to my shelf tour or my manga collection. I have two main bookshelves where my manga are. It's a bigger bookshelf which has 5 shelves. And then I have this small bookcase which has 3 shelves. And I got this bookcase last weekend, so I was very excited because it just fits in my room. It just fits under part of my roof. So I was very excited, and it was on sale as well, so I was even more excited. So I decided to get it, and I spent the evening organizing my manga. I organized them by how I wanted it first, but I didn't like it, so then I organized them again, still didn't like it, so I decided to organize them alphabetically. And if I'm really honest, I kinda like them alphabetically. I might still change it in the future, but for now I really like how it is. Apart from my Junji Itos, those are all together on the other shelf over there, but I'll show you that in a bit. So let's start with the collection. So first off, I know you can't see it, but over here we have volume 1 of Ajin. Right there, tucked in behind another. So we have Ajin. I only have 1 volume of Ajin. I need to get more, but they're kind of expensive, so that's why I'm like prioritizing other series first. But I will get more Ajin in the near future. So keep a lookout for that in a haul. Next we have the big another omnibus. This is all the volumes in one. Just quickly grab it and show you. So now we have another. I really love the cover. And the spine is pretty cool as well. The back just has text. So yeah, that's the omnibus of another. It's 4 volumes in one, because another is only 4 volumes. And this is all of them. So next we have my very lonely Attack on Titan Volume 1. I was not planning on collecting Attack on Titan at first, because I'm reading it online. But I saw this volume and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start collecting Attack on Titan as well. So that's why I only have 1 volume. I haven't prioritized getting the rest yet. But that is also for future, maybe not near future, but definitely for in the future. I might get a few volumes a month and just start collecting like that, or maybe I'll get box sets after I got the first few volumes. We'll see. Remove this. Then we have Beastars. I have 4 volumes of Beastars so far. I am waiting for volume 5 to come back in stock to get the rest, but I already prioritized getting 6 and 7 next month. I'm just waiting until 5 is in stock so I can get that later. Then we have Berserk. Berserk is, I think, so far my longest ongoing series that I own. I think so. So yeah, I have 11 volumes. I have read up to volume 7. I still need to read 8 to 11. And I am planning on prioritizing Berserk even more because I really love the series and I want to continue collecting Berserk. Then we have Black Butler. Black Butler 3 to 13. I'll connect you real quick. Black Butler 3 to 13 was kindly sold to me by my friend. So that was really nice of him. You've probably seen it in my December haul. And I have only read volume 1 so far, so I'm gonna start reading Black Butler soon. And I'm kinda excited to see where it's going, because I do like the story so far. I wasn't sure if I was gonna collect it physically or if I was gonna read it online. But since my friend was like, hey, I have these Black Butlers, so you want them? I was like, yeah, sure. How much? So yeah, he gifted 3 to 13 to me, and, well, gifted, he sold them to me. He didn't gift them to me. He sold them to me, and it was really, really nice of him. Next, I'm gonna move Uta real quick. Next, I have the Bleach omnibuses. I also have the volumes 7, 8, 9 here. I'll show that in a bit. But I've already read those two, and I'm really into the story of Bleach. I never watched Bleach, I never read Bleach. So it's really something new for me. And I really like it. I really like Bleach. So I'm gonna keep collecting the omnibuses. Because with some series I just like omnibuses more. Like for example, if I want to start reading Naruto, which is also something I'm planning to do, then I'm gonna collect the omnibuses as well. So I have volumes 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then if we go down here, I'm gonna move these back real quick so it's still organized. And here we have volumes 7, 8, 9. And I'm still currently reading, as you can see by the bookmark, I'm still currently reading this volume. So I am planning on collecting more Bleach in the future. I don't make it a priority at the moment. I still have 2.5 volumes to read from the omnibus. So yeah, I'll get Bleach soon. Maybe somewhere distant future. I don't know yet. Now we have Bloom Into You. This is a complete series. This is 8 volumes long. It is fully complete. I already fully finished reading it, and it was a really wholesome, cute story, and I really liked it. I really liked it. It was really cute. So I recommend Bloom Into You if you want a cute girl series. So yeah, that's Bloom Into You. Next up we have Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna pull these out because I have 3 volumes. Volume 3 is what arrived last week. Or this week. It arrived this week. It arrived somewhere this week. I don't remember when. But I've read volume 1 and 2 so far, and I am gonna read volume 3 probably tonight. When this video is recorded. So I'm very excited. Chainsaw Man is a very good series, very action-packed. It's about demons, or half demons if you count them as human and demons, and demon hunters. And it's a really cool series. It's really cool. The art is really cool. I'll just show you the art real quick. You can see the art is really nice. I really enjoy it. I love the action-packed scenes because they're drawn very nicely. So I'm also debating if I want to read this series online or if I want to wait for the volumes, but I think I'm going to wait for the volumes. Because some series I like to read physically, and yeah, I just like to read them physically. Next up, we have the complete Cheese Sweet Home. I have volume 1 and 2, or part 1 and 2 so far. These are a bit too expensive to get quickly. So between this Cheese Sweet Home and this Cheese Sweet Home, there was a few months in between. Because in comic book stores they're like 25 euros, and online they're also in the 20 euros, and I don't have the money every month to spend on a lot of manga anymore. Or I do have the money, but I don't want to spend that much on mangas anymore each month, because I also want to buy normal books and other things like Nendoroids and figures. So yeah, I'm prioritizing other things before I get more chi. So yeah, Cheese Sweet Home is about a cat that's in a home and her little adventures, and then she meets a street cat, and she wants to be with the street cat a lot. Wants the street cat to teach her everything. So that is Cheese Sweet Home. Next up we have Death Note. I have 1, 2, and 5. I still need to get 3 and 4, and I'm gonna get that in the near future as well. Because Death Note is only 12 volumes long, so it won't take that much to collect it, and also it's not that pricey. So it's gonna be an easy collect. And I couldn't continue reading it yet because I don't have 3 and 4. But I'm excited to continue reading it because I do like the series. Next we have Demon Love Spell. I haven't read this yet because I'm waiting on getting the other volumes. This is Demon Love Spell. I actually got this as an impulse buy. Because because I really like the cover, but the other volumes are mostly all sold out, so I have to wait to get them. That's kind of a bummer. Next we have the Demon Prince of Momochi House. I've been getting this series religiously almost every month because I really want to finish it. It's only 16 volumes long and I really want to finish it. I'm up to volume 2 right now, so I'm going to make it a priority to read 3 to 10 and get the rest. I also really like the covers, as you can see here, preview of the covers. I'll zoom you in. And you can see those are the preview of the covers. Really nice. So yeah, I'm very excited to finish this series. Then we have Demon Slayer Volume 4. I still need to get 1 to 3 and then the rest. But I've read that, well, I saw on a few manga accounts that I follow that this volume 4 is out of print at the moment and is really hard to find. So, and people are selling it for really high prices. So I'm glad that I have volume 4. I started with volume 4 because it was the only volume that was closer to the number 1 that they had in stock at the small comic book store that I went to get all my Tokyo Ghouls. And yeah, I just grabbed it and I was like, yeah, I'll start my Demon Slayer collection. So that's why I only have volume 4. Next we have Devil's Line. Here is Devil's Line. I really love the cover. I love it a lot. Devil's Line volume 2 or 3, I think it's 3, is nowhere to be found, even not as an ebook. So I'll have to find a way to read this online because I don't plan on collecting the full series because yeah, I can't find volume 3 anywhere and I don't want to ship from American websites because that's gonna cost me a lot. So yeah, this is the only volume of Devil's Line I have and I will have, unless I can find volume 3, then I'll collect the whole series. But I don't see the need to get the rest if I can get volume 3. So I still need to read this, so I'm gonna read volume 1 soon and then read the rest online. Next we have Dr. Stone, which is one of my favorite series. I don't like the spines that much. I don't like how colorful they are. I like simpler spines. But I do really like the covers of this, and I have up to volume 14. I ordered volume 15 as well, which is the latest volume that is coming out. So yeah, Dr. Stone, and then if we go down, here's the rest of Dr. Stone. Here's up to volume 14. Next we have Elfenlied. I still need to collect the rest of Elfenlied. I loved the anime of Elfenlied. It was really good anime. And my friend said that I needed to continue the manga after reading the anime because the manga had more content. But I never did, so I'm doing it now. But they're kind of pricey, so I'm waiting with the rest. And I'll make it a priority to get them every so often. Because there's only 4 of the omnibuses, I think. So yeah, we have Elfenlied. I really love the cover. Do you want to see the cover? The cover's really pretty. There's New. New is really cute. Next we have Fate Zero Volume 2. I'm still waiting to get the rest because Volume 1 is not in stock at the moment. Here we have Fate Zero. I watched the anime first with my boyfriend and I really loved it. I'm very much in love with Lancer. So that's why I wanted to collect the manga as well, to just have it physically too. Next we have Food Wars Volume 3. This volume was on sale, which is why I got it. But I still need to get the rest, obviously. But I'm also going to make that a priority to get that also in the future or the near future. We'll see. I'm planning on budgeting every month, so I can always change it if I feel like, nah, I want this instead or I want this instead. Next we have The Girl with the Sanpaku Eyes, which is becoming one of my favorite series. I really like it. It's also fully in color, as you can see. These volumes, for the thickness that they are really pricey. They're like 15-16 euros. So beware if you're planning on collecting this series, it is pricey. But volume 2 has been delayed for another year. It was delayed for a few months at first. It was delayed from November till January, I think. And then it never came in stock. And I waited I waited a long time for it. And suddenly on the website it said that it was coming in 2022 in January. So I was really bummed out that I have to wait another year for volume 2. But I can understand with COVID and shit that it's not the easiest. So yeah, that's The Girl with the Sanpaku Eyes. Next we have Goodnight Panpan, which is complete. I finished this series a few days ago. And I almost teared up at the last volume. So it's really sad, it's really depressing, it's heart-wrenching at some point, but it's a really good series and I love the spine so much. I love the spine. Next we have Higurashi. I'm not planning on collecting Higurashi. This was an impulse buy. But I'm planning on collecting the first volume as well, so I have 1 and 2, because this is volume 2 of the second arc. Or the first arc, sorry, this is the first arc. This is volume 2 of the first arc. Yeah, this was an impulse buy, not planning on collecting the rest. So yeah, that's Higurashi. And then I have my first 2 Inuyashas. I got these when I was 15 or 16. These are in the Dutch version, and they're really old. As you can see, they're also really yellow from being in my room for years. And these did not kickstart my manga collecting for some reason. So yeah, these are probably worth a lot of money. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of them. I'm too nostalgic for them, because they were my first 2 mangas I ever got, and I got them at like a normal store. Didn't get them at the comic book store. I actually got them at like a big convenience store or a big supermarket that also sold books. Next we have Judge 1 and 6. 1 is my latest addition to Judge, and 6 is one that I got on sale. So I started with volume 6 because this was on sale, and my friend has the Doubt series for me, and this is the sequel from what I've heard. So I want to get the rest as well, but there's a few volumes that are not in stock at the moment or that are sold out, so I have to wait for them. So I'll have to wait with reading the sequel until I have it all. And lastly on the shelf we have Komi Can Communicate, which is also one of my favorite series. So is Ponpon, but Komi is like second place, Ponpon is first place. But Komi is like second place, I think, and Berserk is like third place from favorite series. And I have up to volume 10. Volume 11 is normally releasing this month, so I'm getting that as well. And then I'll have to adjust my bookshelf again. Komi is really cute. Komi is a really good series. It's about a girl that has social anxiety and she wants to make 100 friends. So that's basically the main goal of the story. But she's also falling in love and going on adventures and meeting new people, and that's pretty much it. And she's learning to speak as well in public. So yeah, really good series. Really recommend this series. And now we go to the second bookshelf. Okay, this is the other bookshelf. This is quite high. This is just a little bit taller than me. So I just put you like this so it's easier for me to show. If you're wondering why there's a gap here, Metamorphosis, who I got recently, which is Dojin, has a really not safe for work spine, so I can't really show that. So that's why it's here. But Metamorphosis is here. Just so you know, it's here. Okay, it's on my bed right now, but it's normally over there. So first off, we have Love and Focus. This is a 3-volume series. I finished the series the week that I got it, and I also did a review on it, but I privated the video because my review was not good. So I want to redo it either, or maybe just write a review somewhere. I don't know yet, but Love in Focus is a cute, wholesome series about a girl falling in love with one of her newfound friends, as we shall call him. Then we have Love Me Not, volume 1 to 6. And this is also a love story, but it's a very complicated love story, and I have read up until volume 2, I think. Yeah, I've read up to volume 2, so I still need to read 3 to 6, and I'm gonna do that in the near future as well. And volume 7 is coming out in March, so I'm gonna get that in March as well. Next we have Maid-sama 1 and 2. This is the first omnibus. I have ordered the second omnibus, which is 3 and 4. So I'm very excited for that to arrive and that I can read Maid-sama. I did continue the manga after the anime. So I already kind of know what happens after the anime. But it's really wholesome, it's really cute, and I really want it in my collection. So yeah, that's why I got this. And we have The Empty Spot where Metamorphosis was. Then we have Noragami. I still need to collect Noragami. I read the first volume, I liked it, but I haven't made it a priority yet to collect the rest. So I'm gonna make that a priority in the near future. And we have Yankees, which is complete. It's a 6-volume series. Yankees is very cute. I don't see many people who own Yankees. I do hear a few people on my Instagram, my manga Instagram, that praise this series. So I really recommend it if you want something cute with a little bit of action. And if you want to look at cute cats, street cats. So I really recommend this. It's really cute. Now we have One Punch Man 1 to 3. I still need to collect the rest of One Punch Man. Also haven't made that a priority yet. I watched both anime seasons. I loved the first season. The second season was a bit I guess, but it was okay. And I'm also excited to continue this series. So there's also plan for near future. Then we have Parasite Volume 1. I still need to collect the rest of Parasite. I'm also going to make that priority in the near future. So we'll see when I get that. I still need to read this volume, so I'm going to do that as well somewhere soon. Or I'm going to wait for volume 2 and 3, so I can just read 3 volumes in one. Then we have Rent a Girlfriend 1 and 2. Still need to get the rest. But only volume 3 and 4 are out right now as well. Volume 5 is either March or the end of February. I don't remember. But this is Rent a Girlfriend. I liked the first volume. I liked the humor in it. I don't like harem series, and this is apparently a harem series. So we'll see what I think about it. So yeah, that's also a near future plan to collect the rest and read the rest. Then we have Shield Hero, and I have 1 to 13. I still need 14, and then I'm up to date until the next volume comes out in March. So I've read up to volume 10 right now, so I still need to read 11 to 13. I really like it. It's my first isekai that I started reading, because I'm not an isekai person, but I did really like this story. I like characters, and it's really fun. It's really wholesome at times, and it's just a really good series. Next up we have The Shelf, and first we have Sankarea. Sankarea is one of my favorite series, one of my favorite anime series, and I wanted to collect and read the manga as well because I really like the art style of Sankarea. So that's why I started collecting it. I have read the first 3 volumes, although I still need to get the rest. It's only an 11-volume series, so that's also a future plan. Now we have Scum's Wish. Scum's Wish is only 8 volumes, I think, or 9 volumes. I think it's 8. But I watched the anime before it arrived, and because I couldn't wait. But now I'm very excited to see how it's drawn in the manga, because I do really like the covers. I'll just see this. This cover's not too bad. I also like how the texture of the manga feels. It feels really nice. So yeah, that's Scum's Wish. Then we have Solonin. This is by the same mangaka as Goodnight Panpan. This is also one of his good works, I think, because not many people liked Downfall. I want to give Downfall a go, but we'll see what I think of that. Still need to read Solonin. I'm excited to start reading it soon. I have a reading plan of what I want to read this month, and that's mainly all of the Tokyo Ghoul series. Well, the first Tokyo Ghoul, not Tokyo Ghoul read, because I only have up till 4 of that. But I'll see if I can squeeze it in this month. Next we have 10 Count. I have 1, 2, and 6. 3 and 4 are currently sold out on the website where I get my mangas, and also on Amazon. 3 is sold out. So I'm still waiting to get all 3 of them together, because it's only a 6-volume series. So this is my first proper BL series, because I know Killing Stalking isn't a BL or a yaoi, because I just said so in my last in my December unboxing, because it said so on my anime list. So that's why I just went off of that. But this is the first proper boy series that I'm gonna read once I have the rest. And then we have Tokyo Ghoul 1 to 14 complete. This is probably my most expensive series, I think, because these volumes, I got them at my local comic book store and they were really expensive. But that's before I knew that some sites carry them cheaper, because I was just collecting mangas. I just started collecting mangas for a few months. But now that I have been watching a lot of other people collect mangas and do hauls and shit, I know that some stores have them cheaper than others. So yeah, I have read up to volume 3. I still need to read the rest. And I'm very excited. I love the covers of Tokyo Ghoul so much. Like, look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, beautiful. I also love the art style that's what I used. So really excited to continue reading this series now that I have them all. Now we have Tokyo Ghoul Re, which is the continuation of Tokyo Ghoul, except it's a few years later, I think. And I have read up to volume 3 of this, because I watched both animes of Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re, so I kind of know where it's going and what it's talking about. So yeah, not planning on collecting Tokyo Ghoul Re in the near future or in the far future. Until I have more shelf space to collect it. I mean, I have 2 shelves that are empty. Okay, I'm really sorry that it was so overexposed. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I do have 2 shelves left for mangas, but it's for other series instead of Tokyo Ghoul Re. So I'm gonna wait with that to continue collecting it. And then over here we have Vampire Knight. It's Vampire Knight 1, 3, 6. And the rest is down here. But yeah, I love Vampire Knight. I love the anime. And I didn't like Vampire Knight Guilty that much. And I also know Vampire Knight can be classified as a harem. And I think it's classified as a harem. Or at least the manga is. So we'll see what I think after I read the whole manga, if I still like it or not. I hope I still like it, because I have a lot of nostalgic feelings towards Vampire Knight, because it was my first anime that I watched. So yeah, I'm very nostalgic for the series. And this is the last shelf where my mangas are, and as you can see, I'm just gonna put out the light a little bit. As you can see, we have the rest, well, not the rest, we have 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 of Vampire Knight here. I got 13 to 17 on sale for Black Friday, and I was really stoked to get it on sale. And I'm planning on collecting the rest as well. I just need to find the proper websites where I can get it for decent prices. So yeah, that's planned for in the near future. So yeah, excited to collect and read this. We'll see if I still like it after or not. And we have Vampire Knight Memories, which is a spin-off of the original Vampire Knight series. I am more excited to read Memories, to be honest, because it shows what happens in the 1,000-year slumber of Kaname, and focuses also on Yuki. What the fuck? It follows on Yuki and Zero's relationship a little bit more than it did here, so I'm very excited for that. Next we have Vinland Saga Book 1. These books are also kind of expensive, so that's why I'm holding off on getting the rest. I'm also currently reading it, and I still need to continue reading it. I'm also watching the anime still, because I haven't been continuing it, but I need to continue it again. So that's also planned for in the future. We have Whisper Me a Love Song. This is another series that I'm following when they come out. So once they get released, I buy them. Because this is a new series, I think. And it's also a girl series. It's really cute. It's really wholesome. It's right up my alley as well, with how the characters look and all. And it's pretty much kind of the same wavelength as Bloom Into You, apart from that there's music in this one. So yeah, that's really nice. I'll show you cover art, because I really like the cover art. It's really pretty. I've read volume 1 so far, and I still need to read volume 2, so I'm gonna do that soon as well. Next we have With a Dog and Cat Every Day is Fun. This is basically a bunch of short stories about a mangaka's life with her dog and cat, and how she portrays her dog and cat. So it's really cute. It's like she has their own personalities for them by how they act. So like her cat is really grumpy and bossy, and her dog is like pet me and pick me up and give me attention. So it's really cute, and I wasn't really sure if I was gonna continue collecting this, but I really missed the short stories because I could not get into the anime. So yeah, I picked up volume 2 last weekend, and I'm very excited to continue reading it. Next we have Watakoi volume 3. Watakoi volume 1 and 2 are currently sold out everywhere, so I have to wait with getting that, but it's not really an issue because I'm not really on a hurry to collect and read this series. I just bought this because my mom let me pick a bunch of mangas for Christmas, so that was one of the Christmas presents that took a while. But yeah, I'm excited to read this, but I am gonna wait until 1 and 2 are back in stock. I might get 4 in a month, but I don't know yet. And then we have my Junji Itos. Again, I'm gonna go out of the sun a little bit, or out of the light. First off, we have Ramana. This is new. I still need to read it. I'm gonna read it soon. Very excited to read it. I've heard a manga tuber say that it's not really that good, so I'm kind of scared, but I hope it's good because I love Junji Ito's work. So yeah, it's Ramana. It's a nice hardcover. It's a nice red color. It's nice. I'm very excited to read this. Next is No Longer Human. This is No Longer Human. This is Junji Ito's version on a novel by Osamu Dazai, which is a really sad story. It's really depressing and sad, but this is basically how he portrays it, I think, how he interprets the text that's been written in the novel. It was really good. It was really heavy, so I took a few days to read it, but it was really good. The art is really cool, and it's a really good story as well. It's a very nice piece together. I still don't know if it's non-fiction or if it's fiction. I hope it's fiction, because the author of No Longer Human committed suicide. Trigger warning, sorry. Sensitive topic, I know, but that's what it's about. So yeah, I still don't know if it's like fiction or not fiction. I hope it's fiction. But it's a really good story. I really liked it. Next we have the three famous ones. I guess Uzumaki and Tomie are the most famous ones. Not many people know Gyo, I think. Or Gyo is less popular, I should say. But first we have Uzumaki. Uzumaki made me very uneasy when I was reading it. And it's mainly because of the art. Mainly about how Junji Ito portrayed everything in his book. But it's really good. It's a really good story. I really liked it. And cannot recommend Uzumaki enough to people. Then we have Gyo. Gyo is also, well, it doesn't make me feel uneasy. It made me feel more disgusted, I think. It was really good. I really liked it. And it's just a really disgusting story about fish. I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to spoil anything. Just know that it's about walking fish. Then we have Tomie. Tomie wasn't really my favorite. I did like it, but it wasn't like favorite. I gave it a 7, I think, on my anime list. Uzumaki I gave a 9 and Gyo I gave an 8. So Tomie was the lowest of the bunch that I read. But I did like it. It was a good story. It's really cool to see how Tomie comes back every time when she dies. But yeah, really good series, and I really recommend it to people as well. Even though I didn't really like it that much, not my favorite. But it's a good series, so I recommend all 3 of these. So yeah, that was everything. I'm gonna go out of the light. Give you a quick overview of the shelf. So here we have this shelf. Here's an overview of the other shelf. So yeah, I used my other hand. So yeah, this was my manga collection or shelf tour or whatever you want to call it. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry that I couldn't show you Metamorphosis, but I literally cannot because my channel would get age restricted. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. This has been a long awaited video on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram and Twitter as well. I usually post daily life things on Twitter, and I post manga related things with hopefully soon aesthetically pleasing pictures on my Instagram. And usually you also get a sneak peek of what I buy before I do a monthly haul. So yeah, follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!